You're watching CBS 4 Sports Cover for high school football in the Valley.
Welcome back. Thanks so much for sticking with us for more football this Friday. One district champion confirmed, another one coming your way.
Yeah, Amanda, we had a defensive showdown, and now we have an offensive shootout. Eddie Lee Marburger leading one of the top offenses in the Valley, if not the entire state. In the Pioneer Diamondbacks going up against Coach Roger Adame and the rock-solid Tiger defense. Neutral site, McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium, the site for this battle between two undefeated teams, Amanda.
Yeah, and our own Kira Grogan is at that game tonight. We'll catch up with her a little bit later. To the highlights. Like we have said, two undefeated teams, Pioneer and Mercedes. A fiery matchup on tap tonight. Mercedes taking the lead early. Michael Cisneros finding Hosea Cantu on a screen. He will find the end zone uncontested. Walks that one in. Tigers lead 14-6. And you have heard this name plenty. Eddie Lee Marburger calling his own number, running and rolling into the end zone. Pioneer trailing by just one now, 14-13. A true back and forth brawl on our hands. No shortage of action tonight. Cantu at it again. Got the Tigers on the end of the deep ball. Turns on his jets up the left sideline. That boy is gone. 21-13. Mercedes on top again. So much offense in this first quarter. Mercedes continued to move the football. That'll set up this next play. We're going to get Cisneros again. He's going to take this one 6 yards up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown. That will make it 28-20. Tigers, absolute back and forth brawl, but the man, Eddie Lee Marburger, making moves for the Diamondbacks. He finds Mike Ramos Jr. over the top in the end zone for the touchdown. This will tie us up at halftime, 28-28. But the Diamondbacks would prevail. Final score, 58-40. Pioneer takes the district title. Now moving on, a great game between two previously undefeated squads. Now our very own Kira Grogan is out at that game now. Kira, how's it going?
Hey guys, as you very well just saw tonight, we had the Valley's number 2 and number 5 teams in a District 16 5A Division II championship matchup, and boy was it a good one. We saw the Pioneer Diamondbacks meet the Mercedes Tigers tonight on mutual grounds here at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. What made this matchup a crazy one was that both teams went into tonight undefeated on the season. The Diamondbacks dominated the West Zone and the Tigers dominated the East Zone. This game also pit two APSE All-State players against each other in Pioneer quarterback Eddie Lee Marburger, we've heard that name for the last 4 years now, up against Mercedes linebacker Brandon Adame. The first half, obviously, as you saw, was a whole lot of offense for both teams. They tied at 28 heading into the locker room, and we really didn't know how the game was going to go from there. Each time someone scored, the other came back and scored, but the Diamondbacks were able to pull away in the second half, bringing that final tonight to 59-40. Marburger had 4 rushing touchdowns. I mean, this kid really seems unstoppable. He's a force for the Diamondbacks, not afraid to run it, but also connects so well with his receivers. And he's committed to UTSA for a reason. And on the other hand, we have to give props to Mercedes, finishing 5-1 in a COVID season. Just 2 years ago, they finished 5-4, so they've been turning their program around. Last year's district title race came down to the same 2 teams. So, of course, it's tough to see Mercedes go back up against Pioneer and see them lose, but we have to give Pioneer all the props as well, as they are now district championships tonight. The Diamondbacks leave McAllen for the second straight year being district champs, but checking out from McAllen. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks so much, Kira. What an exciting game between two high-powered offenses. Elsewhere in 5A, it all comes down to this. You win and you're in. McAllen taking on Pace. McAllen took an early lead in this game, but the Pace Vikings fighting back in the second half. Pace defense with a huge hole on the third down in this drizzly night down in Brownsville, forcing the Bulldogs to punt. Next Pace possession, moving the chains, marching right down the field. Jose Banda makes the first down. A few plays later, they would capitalize, going back to that gritty ground game. Mark Garcia into the end zone for the score, puts the Vikings up 21-13. Next Pace drive, look into the skies. Jose Banda hurls it towards the end zone. Dominique Morales contested, but he is on the end of it. Touchdown Vikings. What a huge play. This would give Vikings a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Pace wins that one 27-13.
Talk about a rain game. There's all the rain Brian Hale's been wanting, and the cold weather. You just love football in December. McAllen and Pace, that may have decided to get into the playoffs. Meanwhile, Edinburg North and PSJA North, they already knew who they was getting into the playoffs, but they decided, hey, let's play a football game anyways, right? Just for kicks. Why not? The game's supposed to be all about fun. Both these teams know who they're going to play, when they're going to play, and that they're both in the playoffs, but they played anyways this week. And freshman Ale Aparicio with the big run down the left side, shaking and baking. That boy's a freshman. Getting him close to the end zone, but not close enough, because on 4th down, Edinburg North's defense would absolutely shut the door on the PSJA North run game. They would stuff them. This ball game was getting pretty tight early on. Michael Rodriguez, the lefty out of Edinburg North, the Cougar down the left side, he goes just like his counterpart over on the PSJ North side. He gets a nice gain, but unfortunately the air game wasn't working too well for Rodriguez. Picked off by Zach Gonzalez. He makes a big play for the Raider defense, and that boy, the freshman, makes it all worth it. Aparicio, the quarterback sneak for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yards into the end zone. He goes. PSJ North with the big win, 30-22, the final. It doesn't mean anything, Amanda, but they're going in with some momentum into the playoffs.
Yeah, and another game, not much on the line for this game tonight, but who doesn't want more football? Moving on to Donna North taking on Rivera. This one was all Brownsville Rivera early in the second quarter. As I arrived, touchdown Raiders. Chico Perez on the QB keep for the first touchdown of the game. The Chiefs making moves on the return, breaking a tackle up the right side. He'll get shoved out at about the 50-yard line a little later in that drive. Looking over the top, what a grab. Marcus Laguna's one-handed snag. But the Chiefs' drive cut short. They would have to settle for 3, and Rivera takes no time to strike right on back. Flea flicker, Cheeto Perez wide open, left sideline, and that is all she wrote. He's off to the races all the way for the touchdown. Rivera takes a 2-score lead in the second quarter. Donna North just struggling with this high-powered Raider offense. Next Rivera possession, Perez goes long, finds Tucker Luke for the score. That would make it a 29-3 Rivera lead before half. Final from that game, Donna North does get a few in the end zone, but the Raiders prevail 42-13.